Imagine you can buy real estate for only $300,000 just 7 meters from the sea. Dear investors, today I will show you the coolest investment project currently available in the United Arab Emirates. Just look at the greenery, the mature trees in this community, and the lush landscape that surrounds the area. This is exactly the advantage of the developer, yes, that they love to create such huge green oases. And here, accordingly, are the villas, yes, and all of this was created in the desert, specifically the Sobha Heartland project. Can you imagine? Your villas will be right on the seashore. We will walk through the layout, I will show you the apartments, and I will show you the villas. We will also drive to the location itself so that you, friends, have a clear understanding of what we can acquire for this price. Look, a gazelle. A little gazelle is weaving. She ran away. What a mess. So this is the location, right? We are currently located approximately here. It seems like there is a thin line here. Yes, it goes right here. But look at the enormous scale. We are right here, a vast territory, just enormous. Can you imagine 90 million square feet, friends? Plus, there's the Four Seasons network nearby. This is truly a very cool investment opportunity. Friends, another very important option is the purchase of a floor in the Blue Island project. Please note, we can buy a floor here. The developer offers much more comfortable conditions. The point is that we can take all the view apartments, but it will be a wholesale deal. And accordingly, the terms for such a deal will be very, very flexible, great, and elastic for you. So friends, stay with me. Today there will be a lot of very interesting things. Why do I say that this is the best location in terms of cost? Right on the first coastline. If we compare it to the nearby Al Marjan Peninsula, where a casino will be located, for example, the prices for one-bedroom apartments there start at around $1,500,000 to $1,600,000, while here it's $1,150,000. Can you imagine? Even if we consider these competitive locations, the fact that there will be a casino on Al Marjan, and prices will definitely rise. Once the casino is completed means that this location, my friends, will also increase in value, as it takes about 5 minutes by water taxi and approximately 15 minutes by land. Accordingly, if the price of, say, a one-bedroom apartment started at $1,600,000 there, then here it is $1,150,000. Can you imagine if the prices there start to rise? They will be around $2 million, while here it's $1,600,000. So you understand, right? The price is very competitive. It's a very good offer. Yes, let them be a little smaller in square meters here on Blue Island, but nevertheless, can you imagine a two-room apartment and you can buy it for $1.5 million? It's like a one-room apartment in Al Marjan. Yes, and a very important point. Please note, if you have a card for one amenity on the Al Marjan Peninsula, for example, for one pool and the gym, then, my friends, here, you have a card for the entire island because it is a community, and you can use all the infrastructure. It is, of course, really very, very comfortable and convenient. Here actually is our model, Sobha Blue Island. Let's take a complete walk through our model now. Most importantly, these are not artificial islands. They consist of natural sands and natural water with its own ecosystem. Here we have a lot of mangrove trees. The water is indeed very, very clear and turquoise. Additionally, there will also be lagoons in the project. So, well, we are already approaching our peninsula. It took us about 55 minutes to get here from downtown near the Burj Khalifa very quickly. And now it is already evening, 6 p.m. There were a few traffic jams. Everyone is heading home. Overall, during the day, let's say either in the morning, if you drive, it can be very fast, very fast. Look, construction work is underway, a bridge. We are heading fully to the peninsula. Now we will turn around and drive in. Here is our bridge. We are entering Blue Island. Here, please pay attention right away. Mansions will be sold at the beginning. These will be either 7-bedroom or 8-bedroom villas. They have not been launched yet. It is estimated that they will cost over 40 million, with the price reflecting the luxury. Now we have completely launched this phase of construction. Currently, you can see these villas. We have 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom, and 6-bedroom villas here. Look, we have a lagoon here. And around the lagoon, there are 4-bedroom villas. Let me show you the layout of the 4-bedroom villas now. They are approximately 480 square meters, the villas, and the plot is about 550 square meters. Importantly, the plot is approximately 20% larger than the villa itself. This is a very important point. We have 5-bedroom and 6-bedroom villas available. Please pay attention to this. They have direct access to the sea. Each villa comes with its own private pool. The 5-bedroom villa is 688 square meters. Here is its layout. 68 square meters. Here is its layout. And. The raft is 900 SQ meters. It's a very large raft. This is a very, very significant point. Also in this row are 6-bedroom villas, also with sea access and their own beach. They are about 900 meters long, very large. And the plot is approximately 1150 square meters. That is very, very large plots. In terms of prices, 4-bedroom villas start from 10.5 million dirhams. 5-bedroom villas start from 17 million dirhams. Again, it all depends on the location. There are 5-bedroom villas priced at 18 and 19 million, which are even more expensive. Let's say corner. And thus, 6-bedroom villas start from 25 million dirhams. These are the starting prices at the moment. The growth will be very good. I also recommend considering these villas. Yes, of course, the villas are very luxurious. The developer Sobha originally specialized in the construction of palaces and villas accordingly. They build the villas with very high quality. They have a really cool interior. Look at the design. Very calm and soothing cream colors, light brown, milk, beige. Everything is in the distinctive style of this developer. The double lighting makes the villas even more attractive. Now we will take a walk through the community by the developer Sobha called Sobha Heartland. I will quickly show you the apartments they are building, and we will also take a look at the villas that were completed about 4 years ago. Friends, what a colossal growth these villas have experienced. This indicates that clients particularly love these villas from the developer, and they are highly valued due to their good quality and the extensive greenery surrounding the villas. Let's take a walk now and see how green the villas are. Look at those mature trees. This is exactly the advantage of the developer, yes, that they love to create such huge green oases. Look at these luxurious villas. I remind you, these villas were actually built about 5 years ago. There are 4, give or take. And look at how good the quality is. Yes, of course, this is a gated community that you can't access, but I'll try to show you a little bit. Friends, let me just show you up close like this. Look at how much greenery there is. The birds are singing. How great it is to live in such a community. Here you go. These are the villas from the developer Sobha. Look how luxurious they are. And such villas will be right on the first coastline for you, my friends. Just look at the greenery, the fully grown and established trees, and the lush surroundings in this community. And in the Blue Island project, in addition to the mangrove trees, there will be some greenery infrastructure, and the developer also promises to place additional emphasis on mature trees. You see such skillful grass. Most likely this is a pet walking area. Very cute, very calm, nice. And here accordingly are the villas. Yes, all of this was created in the desert. This is the Sobha Heartland project. Can you imagine your villas will be right on the seashore? So, well, look, I'm going to show you now. We are driving on the bridge. I'm going up now to get a better view. Look how great and magnificent it is from up here. This is already a full-fledged and impressive bridge that will extend all the way to Blue Island. Look at the gorgeous sunset we have. Please pay attention. It is already 6 o'clock in the evening. The work is already finished. Everything is actively being built. Yes, we will be driving on it now. Our project, this is indeed our first time here. Look, a gazelle. The gazelle runs small. It ran Little piece of crap. Well, I am trying to convey the atmosphere of this place to you. This is such a vast and expansive area, truly breathtaking. Look at the beautiful and serene nature here, the graceful herons flying and resting. Here we will be heading towards the apartment that is currently being launched. Look friends, the little gazelles are running around. What a beautiful sunset line. By the way, the residences are now being released and you can choose sunset views. Wow, we caught a shot of the location. Here we are, approximately right here. You see, it looks like a thin line and it goes right here. But look at the enormous scale. We are right here on a vast territory. It's huge. The entire peninsula of Blue Island belongs to the local sheikh, and this entire area occupies 90 million square feet. Just to give you an idea, that's more than 20% larger than Palm Jumeirah if you consider the land. Also, look here. The sheikh will be building a massive network of 4 seasons. Can you imagine right next to your residences? Yes, this is a super cool investment opportunity. There are currently none like this on the market. Also, look, there is a marina for yachts here. We will have a waterfront restaurant and a shopping and entertainment center. Well, accordingly, the entire line of apartments will gradually be launched. With each new building, the developer will slowly increase the price. We have just launched the sale of the first phase of apartments. Please pay attention to this little house and this one. Almost all the apartments have views. Look over here towards the sunset and the other way, also towards the sea and the villas. In general, I think it's more interesting to take this direction. Here we have a natural sea width of about 2 kilometers. Additionally, I want to add that each house will feature a spa complex, a gym, an infinity pool, and a huge stylish podium with its own infrastructure. We will now take a look at the model, which has been enlarged. Here, please pay attention. We have it as a resort. Yes, an infinity pool, and there is a gym located there. There will also be a spa complex. Here we have a children's pool. There will be a lot of greenery. The developer Sobha always positions its projects with extensive landscaping. I just entered the courtyard of one of the Sobha Heartland projects. Now we will take a little walk. I'll show you how much greenery there is here. Look right. What the quality of construction was like about 2 years ago. All of this was delivered and constructed 5 years ago, but nevertheless, the design is very impressive. Look, yes, there are playgrounds. Such a cozy courtyard. Each terrace has its own. Well, here is the children's pool, you see. Everything is shaded with umbrellas. Here it looks really nice. You see, everything is neat. There's a little pool and parquet flooring. Very beautiful, look, yes, very cool, calm. A super modern community. And can you imagine what will be at the Blue Island project, where the developer presents their projects, apartments, and villas as part of the luxury segment? Yes, it will definitely be very great. This will be the central part, and accordingly there will also be 2 sections with their own infrastructure. Here, for example, there is a cinema on the street, and there might be a running track. The apartments come in various sizes. By the way, indeed, there are many options for layouts. Here, for example, we have 1-bedroom apartments that are 40 square meters. It can be purchased for $310,000. It is supplied with a sea view on the first coastline. There are also 1-bedroom apartments of 70 square meters. Also, for example, if we consider 2-bedroom apartments, they can be purchased for $410,000. They are 60 square meters, which is small. And here, there are also 2-bedroom apartments with large areas, around 100, 110 square meters. They start at a price of around $600,000. And they are also available as ice apartments, plus the 3-bedroom apartment, which is approximately 160, 150 square meters. Friends, in terms of prices, This is truly one of the coolest complexes, right? From the beach area, with its own ecosystem and crystal turquoise water. I haven't seen or heard such prices on the first coastline for a long time, so if you really want to purchase property on the first coastline at the best price, urgently write to me. I also wanted to show you a great type of property, which is a duplex that is currently available. It's very interesting to buy it for investment and resale because of its limited availability. Look, the duplexes are 2 stories and have their own access to the beach. Can you imagine such duplexes can be purchased for between 4 million and 4.5 million zirca, approximately for 180-200 square meters. Here, of course, the forecasts for duplexes are simply supernatural. I don't know if they can really increase by 60-70% by the time the keys are received. Sometimes developers make great offers in the first phase of construction. For example, in this project Siniya Island, let's say, in this building there are 3 buildings, and one of them is sold fully furnished, which is Tower C. Importantly, the price is almost the same as, for example, in buildings without furniture. Well, it is about 70,000 more expensive. But, again, some people are interested in such an option while others are not. Also, a very important point, our apartments will be sold fully equipped with appliances. Yes, the developer Sobha, if you have the information, builds very high quality real estate and always provides his apartments with appliances. Household appliances are always premium, and importantly, the developer Sobha Realty has experience in creating a room that is essentially a fully divided apartment. Imagine, friends, you can come as a client to the developer, walk through this room, look inside the bathroom, and check under the ceiling finish, for example, to see what faucets and plumbing fixtures are provided by the developer. In other words, he is completely proud of his quality. Yes, indeed, the developer Sobha is considered one of the most quality developers. As for the payment plan, the payment plan here is 60% upfront and 40% upon completion. What does this mean? You pay 60% before receiving the keys, that is, during the construction phase, and when it's time to receive the keys, you pay the second part of 40%. The project is scheduled for completion in the 27th year, either in the 2nd or 3rd quarter. To book this property, you will simply need to pay just 2%. And within 10-15 days, possibly a little longer, report the remaining part, 18%. And in general, to proceed with the installment plan, to pay for this installment approximately every 6 months or every 8 months. Very cool, very comfortable layout. If anyone is interested, message me, and I will send a specific offer in more detail. We will find the most scenic apartments for you. I will fully show with arrows where all of this leads. I will correct the specifically outlined lot. 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom apartments, duplexes or villas, everything will be detailed thoroughly. Additionally, the timelines are a very important aspect. The developer, Sobha, always completes its constructions approximately 4 to 5 months ahead of schedule. So be prepared as well. You will need to pay 40% to receive the keys. Sometimes the developer completes the project ahead of schedule, and a notification letter is sent to clients via email, and clients are sometimes not even ready to pay the 40%. This is also a very important point. So, you should always have the amount ready for the keys about a year in advance. Friends, another very important option is the purchase of a floor in the Siniya Island project. Please pay attention, we can buy a floor here. The developer offers much more comfortable conditions. If in retail, for example, the resale of one lot costs 30%, meaning that to resell the lot, you need to pay the developer 30%, then for the floor, we can probably negotiate a condition of 20% resale. And on top of that, if there is a payment plan, if we take 20% now in retail, and then 10% for the next payment in 6 months, we can arrange for you approximately the next 10% after the initial 20% over 9 or 12 months, that is, after the reservation. So this will be a really great option to take a floor right now. Let me give you an overview of the prices. On the floor of the tower, there are 18 apartments. This tower comes furnished. It will be approximately 28 million mirrors. And if we look at, for example, this tower, it comes unfurnished. It will of course be cheaper, or this one. That is, there are also 18 apartments here. The price will be around 24 million plus or minus. You can also see that we can choose here. There is a floor with about 36 lots. You can look at either a whole floor or half of it with access to the pool. Plus there is a very important option, we can choose specific lots. For example, we can select 5 one-bedroom apartments here, 2-bedroom apartments there, and we can also take some corner units. But the point is that we can take all the view apartments, but it will be a wholesale deal. And accordingly, the terms for such a deal will be very, very flexible, great, and elastic for you. So basically, if you are interested in purchasing a floor, be sure to write to me. Imagine, this is Siniya Island, these are natural islands, this is turquoise water, mangrove trees, gazelles running around, and you can take a floor here. These are really, really great investments. Most importantly, you are getting in at the very earliest stages. This is the first phase of construction. The complex will include a spa, a gym, and a swimming pool. So really consider purchasing a floor and message me. Let's think about the purpose of this project. Well, I believe it is, of course, for short-term rentals. Yes, it will definitely be in high demand. If we are considering it for permanent living, I think it won't be such an interesting story. If we take the first phase, this project will also be suitable for resale in about a couple of years. Of course, we can say that there is a good opportunity to earn well if we enter now. For houses 1, 2, 3, and 4, the prices will not rise significantly. The developer will increase the price of each house by approximately 2, 3, or 4%. So basically, you can take 3, 4, or 5 houses. Specifically, let's say I mean the house. This is, for example, the entire cluster. Yes, consisting of 3 buildings. You will be able to choose a specific apartment, whether it's a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom, and of course, later resell it. For permanent living, I don't think this will be a good story. This is how I imagine it, for example, how I think. For example, I live in Dubai, and I bought myself an apartment here, either a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom if I have a large family. On weekends, I can afford to come here to relax and enjoy a sense of tranquility and peace. Or, let's say, for example, you live somewhere in Russia or far from the UAE, and you bought an apartment here not for rent, but so that you could store some things here, allowing you to come and spend a couple of months comfortably during the winter. This will also be quite an interesting theme in principle. Additionally, near our residences that are currently for sale, there will be a golf course across the way. A huge field. Can you imagine you are playing golf and you have such stunning views of the mangrove trees, specifically of the vast water area? And can you imagine this width of the space will be approximately around 2 kilometers. If this lagoon is about 70 meters wide, then you can understand the volumes here. Plus, now let me show you what other beach clubs we will have. Please pay attention here. Here we have a beach club, specifically for the apartments, and here is the beach club for the villas. It is located here with its own lagoon as well. Well, dear investors and friends, I hope my information has been clear and accessible to you. I tried to convey the atmosphere of this island, Siniya Island, so that you have a clear understanding of what you can purchase. There are vast forests like these. There will be a lot of greenery in this project. If you are interested in this type of property and this island, please write to me. You can find my contact information at the bottom in the pinned description, and I will sit down with you and advise you on how to properly and profitably book either apartments or villas. Thank you all for watching.